You're tired. All right, we need to go take care of the garden and harvest some stuff. So we need a container to put some food into. Let's use the strainer.
That'll work.
You think that'll work?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we got the strainer. What else do we need? I think we need some scissors so we can pick some chard.
Yep.
Okay.
And all we need for those suckers on my tomato plant is my hands.
You need your hands for what?
The suckers on my tomato plant.
Oh, you got to pick the suckers off your tomato plants, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go outside and get my boots on. Yeah, my boots are dirty from feeding the pigs. All right, let's go. Good morning. Mikey and I are heading up to the garden. We need to do a little bit of harvesting this morning while it's still cool out. So if you wait too long in the day and you harvest when it's hot, then some of your stuff tends to be a little bit bitter.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna head up here and we're gonna do some harvesting, and Mikey is going to show you which ones are his plants.
We're already heading towards the first one.
So there's a channel called Gardening for Leon, or Gardening with Leon, sorry. I'll put the link to that down in the description. But Leon is having a gardening contest for kids this year because he believes that kids need to get into gardening. And I agree with that. So he's got a few different categories that kids can get into. They can grow the biggest watermelon or the biggest pumpkin, the most cherry tomatoes on a plant.
Biggest pepper.
But you'll have to go watch his video to see what it's all about. But so Mikey helped plant all of our garden, and so he's gonna show us which ones he's claiming as his plants to try to grow the biggest of things. All right, Mikey, so what is this, your plant right here? And what is that plant?
Watermelon.
Okay, so this is Mikey's watermelon plant. Hey, you know what? I see a stake over here. Let's stick a stake in it so we can keep track of which one is your watermelon plant. Okay?
Yeah, because I can never keep track of it.
All right. So we're gonna stick this. Oh, maybe we're not. We're gonna stick it. All right, we'll stick it in the ground right there. Okay. So this watermelon plant right here with the stake on it
Is mine.
is Mikey's watermelon. Is that the pumpkin plant you're claiming is yours? Yeah? Okay. That's a big one too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna stick the stake in the ground right there. All right. So
I'm growing a tomato.
you're growing a tomato?
Yeah, but we have cherry tomato.
Cherry tomatoes. These are Chadwick cherries. All right, so tell me, what are we supposed to do to our tomato plants, our cherry tomatoes?
You see this right here.
Okay, wait, let's show the viewers here.
See this right here?
Okay.
This used to be a strangler.
A sucker, you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
And you have to take these off if they're in the middle. But if the stranglers are up top, like in this part right here, don't mess with it.
Okay. So
And any low-hanging branches at the ground, like down here, get rid of.
Okay, so you got one touching the ground right here, so should you get rid of that?
Yes.
Okay.
Probably.
So you're gonna pop that off?
And I eat it on the ground.
Okay, and that's so that the leaves aren't touching the ground and picking up any kind of disease, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So do you have any suckers on there that you need to pull off?
Not that I see.
I see a great big one back here on the back. Isn't that a sucker back there? Come on over on this side and so you can see it.
That's a massive sucker.
That's a massive sucker, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Daddy.
Okay, so is that all you see on there?
I see more, but it's at the top, which you should never mess with.
Okay, so you don't want to mess with the top ones yet? Okay, I think we need to take your clip off here and move it up.
Okay.
Okay, so on, whoa. So the contest here for the cherry tomatoes, what is it that you need to do? Oh, put it way up here, way up there. So what is it that you need to do for the contest for these cherry tomatoes?
You have to get the most cherry tomatoes on your cherry tomato plant.
Okay. So what are you going to do every time you harvest some tomatoes off of it?
I am going to write a list. I'm going to write a number 1 on a list for how many tomatoes I have.
Okay, can you stand over here and let's see how tall your tomato plant is right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so right now, how tall is your tomato plant?
Almost as tall as me.
So your tomato plant is about right here, right?
Yeah, which is pretty much as almost tall as me.
Nah, you still got a ways to go up there. But it's right here, right about there, okay? So, by the end of the season, how tall do you think it's going to be?
At least...
How tall did we grow tomatoes before?
How tall would they grow?
Yeah.
They would go taller than my brother. And he was like taller than my mom and my dad.
So this tomato plant is going to grow way up here?
Yeah, last time it was like so tall.
It was,
Even I can't reach it.
Okay. Those are the things that Mikey's growing here on the Third Time Around Ranch for Leon's gardening contest. And as he said, each time that he harvests some tomatoes, he needs to write it down and keep track of how many tomatoes he gets off of his one plant. Hey, Mikey, you missed something. Oh, look at this. He's over here harvesting. What are you harvesting?
Strawberry.
You're harvesting a strawberry.
Look at that.
Well, eat it and tell me if it's any good. Okay. Do you see?
Yes, I see this.
What is that?
Flowers, which are gonna turn into tomatoes.
So we've got tomato flowers already. There you have it. That's what Mikey is growing for Leon's gardening contest. But Mikey's also growing one other thing here. Mikey, what are you growing in this garden bed?
That's not for Leon's contest. A whole bunch of green bushel beans.
Green beans, huh?
Green bush beans.
Green bush beans.
Yep.
Okay, so why did you start growing these?
Because
Stop shaking around. Stop shaking around.
I'm kind of hyper.
You're gonna make but you're gonna make people dizzy. So hold still. All right. So look at me and tell me why you started these green beans.
Because everyone likes plants, and we want to grow all our food instead of buying our food.
So you're gonna help out by growing green beans?
Yeah. These are bushel beans and not normal beans.
These are bush beans.
Bush beans.
But they're still green beans.
Yes.
Do you like green beans?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, as you can see, he's having a real hard time standing still, so we better keep moving. All right. So see these pea pods? See how you can see the baby peas in there, but they're really small?
Yeah, so you
want to
harvest it?
Right. You want to pick those. So just snap it right off of there. There you go. Look, here's another one. Just go ahead and pick all the ones that you see, okay? And we're gonna use these. How do we cook these? Do you remember?
We cook them in stir fry. You know what I meant, didn't you, Mom?
Yeah, I know what you meant.
Yeah.
I was just teasing. Use 2 hands, babe. Use 2 hands so you don't break the plant. We all like to eat the chard when it's really small. Mikey hates chard, spinach, any greens. He don't like them. Like I said, he's a picky eater.
Not true.
So,
I like some greens.
But Mikey does like to harvest. So we're going to take all the bigger leaves and we're going to very gently cut them and throw them in the basket. There you go. Try not to cut the little tiny leaves.
That one's gotten eaten off of.
That's okay, I can still eat it. While he's cutting with the scissors, I'll pop some off with my fingers. Should always let your kids help you harvesting the garden, even if they didn't help plant it, because they get to see where their food comes from. Even if they don't like to eat it, they get to see where it comes from, and someday they might like it.
Yeah, I know.
Huh, Mikey? Yeah. All right, guys, that's all we had to harvest up here in the garden today, but we're gonna go take a walk down the driveway because we found something in our driveway we didn't know was there. Because we got here in October, it was too late in the season, so we didn't see them last year, but we found them one day when we were walking down the driveway. So let's go find out what it is. All right, guys, we had to drop off the stuff from the garden, and we got us another container, and we're going down the driveway. Now, I think our container is a little too big. You want to tell everybody what we're going down here to find, or you want to wait until we get there and just show them?
Isn't it blackberries?
No, we don't have any blackberries here.
So blueberries?
Dewberries.
Onto this one?
Mm-hmm. What is it with kids in mud? Oh yeah, I see some berries. Now we gotta watch for snakes. Oh yeah, look at these berries. Look at these berries here.
Is it on the other side?
Yeah, they're everywhere in here. But watch for snakes. That's why we have our boots on. Oh, that's a big juicy one. It's between two pokey leaves. I can't even see you.
Come here. I'm gonna show you where it is.
Okay, hang on.
Actually, I see this one too.
Look at that. You found another one, didn't you? Here, put him in the bucket.
It's right there, between those two spiky leaves. You see it?
It's right there. Do you see it?
I do.
I see it.
Yeah, it's right
there. We go.
I see another one.
There. I'll get that one.
Evaporated.
Okay, I see some more right in there.
Oh my gosh. I see one so far back.
Here,
Take
babe.
this.
I got you. I got you. Wow. These bushes just go and go and go. Remember to watch for snakes, honey.
Do you see this berry back here?
Oh.
There's berries all the way back here.
Wow, look at that massive one right there. Show me that one. Show me that big, great big one. Wow, that's a big one.
Getting poked trying to get these berries.
Just everywhere. Okay, we're gonna have to shut the camera off because it's getting kind of crowded in the bushes. And we'll come back and we'll show you how many we got when we're all done. All right, guys. We got a few berries. I was thinking that our container was gonna be way too big because I was thinking, you know, 10, 15 berries. This is what we got.
Yeah, well, that's not happening. We got way too many.
So we got a lot of berries. There's still a lot in there, but it's very thorny. What did you think, Mikey?
Very, very, very thorny. I couldn't even sit down.
He tried to sit down once and got some thorns in his butt.
Yeah.
So next time we come out here,
We need gloves, definitely pants.
some long sleeve shirts.
Yeah.
Long sleeve, not short sleeve.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes a dog.
So,
So yeah, we'll have to come back with some long sleeve shirts and some gloves because it's very, very thorny.
Yeah, and I couldn't go much longer because the stupid thorns kept poking me in the finger. Well, today we had a good day, and it's time to go to a new video. Yeah!
Okay, if you like the video, then what do?
You subscribe and hit the like button and hit that bell.
There you go, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.